Imagine your kitchen. Sunlight is streaming through the window. Isn't that lovely? On your counter, you have gathered beautiful things. There's a plump smoked trout, gleaming and promising deliciousness. You have bright lemons, a crisp red onion, and a feathery bunch of fennel. A good crusty baguette sits waiting alongside sharp cheddar cheese and fresh eggs. This is where the magic begins, with simple, honest ingredients. We're going to make something truly special today. Remember, good cooking starts with good ingredients and a happy heart. Take a deep breath, it's going to be wonderful. First, let's talk about the bread. That baguette is going to be the foundation of our incredible sandwich. Find a good serrated knife. We want to slice the baguette on a slight diagonal. Aim for slices about 1 inch thick. This thickness is important. It gives us a sturdy base that can hold up to all the good things we're going to pile on. Don't rush this part. Each slice should be a perfect little raft for our toppings. Good bread treated well makes all the difference. It's the start of building great flavor. Now take out a large skillet. We're going to toast these baguette slices in some good olive oil. Pour a generous glug of olive oil into the pan. You want enough to coat the bottom nicely. Warm the oil over medium heat. You'll know it's ready when it shimmers a little. Don't let it smoke. Carefully place your baguette slices in the hot oil. Listen for that gentle sizzle. That's the sound of deliciousness beginning. We want them to get beautifully golden and crispy. This toasting part is key for texture. Let them get a lovely golden brown on one side. This might take a couple of minutes. Keep an eye on them. Then flip them over carefully with tongs. We want that same gorgeous color on the other side. The edges should be wonderfully crisp. The olive oil will make them taste so rich. Once they're perfectly toasted, take them out of the pan. Place them on a wire rack if you have one, so they stay crisp. And here's a tip: lightly sprinkle them with a tiny pinch of salt while they're still warm. Seasoning every layer matters. Now for the star of our show, the smoked trout. This fish is already cooked and packed with smoky flavor. It's such a treat. Take the trout and gently flake it into a medium-sized bowl. Use your fingers or a fork. You want nice, chunky pieces, not a mush. As you flake it, feel for any tiny bones that might have been missed. We want our salad to be pure pleasure without any surprises. The rich, oily flakes of trout are the heart of this breakfast. It's a beautiful ingredient, full of character. Next, we add brightness and complexity. Grate the zest from one lemon directly into the bowl with the trout. Lemon zest is like sunshine. It lifts everything up. Then finally chop a bit of red onion. You don't need a lot, just enough for a little sharp bite and color. Add this to the bowl. And now for capers, those little briny explosions of flavor. Toss in a tablespoon or so. They add such a wonderful, salty, tangy note that cuts through the richness of the fish. These small additions make a big impact, trust me. Let's not forget the fennel. Thinly slice some fresh fennel. You can use a mandolin if you have one for super thin slices, or just a sharp knife. Fennel has a delicate, slightly sweet anise flavor and a lovely crunch. It's going to be fantastic in here. Add the fennel to the bowl, then squeeze in a splash of fresh lemon juice. This will brighten all the flavors even more. You see, we are building layers of taste. Each ingredient plays its part in the delicious harmony we are creating. Finally, we bring it all together with some crème fraîche. This adds a wonderful creaminess and a slight tang. Add a few generous spoonfuls to the bowl. Gently mix everything together. Be careful not to break up the trout too much. We want to coat all those lovely ingredients with the crème fraîche. Now taste it. This is so important. Does it need more salt, a little black pepper, maybe another squeeze of lemon? Adjust the seasonings until it tastes absolutely perfect to you. This trout salad should be vibrant and delicious. All right, our beautiful golden baguette toasts are ready. Our incredible smoked trout salad is mixed to perfection. Now comes the fun part, assembling these breakfast beauties. Take one of your warm, crispy baguette slices. It's like a blank canvas, ready for our art. This is where all our careful preparation starts to come together into something truly spectacular. Remember how we lightly salted the toasts? That first layer of seasoning is already working its magic. Each step contributes to the final wonderful taste. Now take a generous spoonful of the smoked trout salad. Don't be shy here. Pile it onto the baguette toast. Spread it out a little, making sure it covers the surface nicely. You want a good, thick layer of this flavorful salad on every single bite. Think about the textures, the crispy bread, the creamy and chunky salad. It's going to be so good. Do this for each slice of baguette you plan to serve. Make sure each one gets an equal share of the delicious trout mixture. This is the core of our sandwich. Next up is the cheese. We're using a good sharp cheddar. The strong flavor of cheddar pairs wonderfully with the smoky trout and the tangy crème fraîche. You can use pre-sliced cheddar or slice it yourself from a block. Lay a slice of cheddar on top of the trout salad on each piece of toast. Make sure it covers the salad well. The cheese will melt and become gooey, adding another layer of deliciousness and a comforting, rich texture. This is comfort food at its finest. Now we need to melt that cheese. You have a couple of options here. You can place the assembled toasts on a baking sheet and pop them under a preheated broiler for just a minute or two. Watch them very closely as the broiler can work fast, or you can put them in a warm oven around 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius for a few minutes until the cheese is beautifully melted and bubbly. The goal is that irresistible molten cheese cascading just a bit over the sides. The aroma will be incredible. Our sandwiches are almost complete, but they need one final glorious touch, a perfectly fried egg. Get a clean non-stick skillet. We're going to fry our eggs in butter because butter makes everything better, right? Add a nice knob of butter to the skillet and let it melt over medium heat. For an extra layer of aromatic goodness, you can toss in a little finely minced garlic into the melting butter. Let it sizzle for just a moment until it's fragrant. This small step adds a lovely savory note. Carefully crack your eggs into the hot, buttery, garlicky pan. How do you like your eggs? Sunny side up with a lovely runny yolk is fantastic for this sandwich, or perhaps over easy if you prefer. Cook them to your liking, and please don't forget to season the eggs. A little sprinkle of salt and freshly ground black pepper on top while they're cooking makes all the difference. Remember, we season every layer. This ensures every single bite is perfectly flavored and utterly delicious. Once the eggs are cooked just the way you love them, it's time for the grand finale. Gently slide one beautifully fried egg on top of each cheesy, trout-laden baguette toast. Look at that, the vibrant yellow yolk against the melted cheddar and the pink trout. It's a feast for the eyes as well as the palate. That runny yolk is going to create a luscious sauce when you cut into it. This is more than just a sandwich, it's an experience, a truly epic breakfast, and now the best part. Sit down and enjoy your creation. Take a bite, taste the crispy bread, the smoky, creamy trout salad, the sharp melted cheddar, and that rich, runny egg yolk. Isn't that something special? As you savor each mouthful, imagine yourself on a calm, cool morning by Lake Superior. The sun is rising, the water is clear and still, and the air is fresh. You've made something wonderful right in your own kitchen, inspired by that peaceful, beautiful place. Enjoy every single bite. You deserve it.